Whoa. Okay. 1 second, please. I'm almost done posting stuff. Almost done posting stuff. No. Last part. Boom. Publish. Confirm. Okay. All right. Enough of this. And hello. No, I'm not eating. I am not eating. I'm gonna switch this to the main scene. Boom. Oh. Hi, hello everyone. Hello, I'm Kipaka. I was not. No, I wasn't. I was just. This microphone is. Oof, this microphone is freaky. When I'm like away from it, it makes a different sound. And when I'm like close to it, it sounds clear. Fixed a couple of things. Oh wait, I need to do the thing. So before we start, I would like to clarify that I am not doing anything. Wow. Wait, is this indexing? Is this indexing? No, it's not. I'm not. I did not make this animation. I did not make this animation. I'm only doing sound design. I have credited the artist on the description of the stream. Uh, and today I just wanna I just I this is pretty much done already. Today I'm just doing very tiny things. Yes, there's always latency so that the video looks crisp on your end. I tried to not I tried low latency, but yeah, when I reviewed the video, it's like super pixely and stuff. So this is done already. Like the sound redesign is pretty much done. I'm just polishing now, doing little things, adding details and mixing also. How's the audio? I need to see. The chat looks like it's fixed. How does the thing look like? Yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine here. And is there? Yes, there are. There is audio. Everything is fine. The chat is a little bit too elevated for my liking, but that's totally fine. And I managed to make it stay also. So the chat is not going anywhere anymore. It's not going to fade out. But yeah. Oh. And the dog is making noise again. Checking something. One more thing real quick. Okay. Interesting. And wow. Also interesting. Okay. And now the stream thing is not complaining anymore, like about the bitrate. Now it just constantly says excellent. Yes, he's crying. He do the cry. So yeah, tiny things, not too many try hard things, and also mixing. Yeah, so I was thinking, like, these guys, this is the same, right? Yes. So I was thinking last night that the high pass is fine, but like, oops, it's not natural. When something is like far away from you, it doesn't have a whole lot of low and mid frequency information. You can barely hear those frequencies when something is far away. So here, I was thinking I could do something like this. So like far away, only highs, because you can still perceive high frequencies even though the sound is far away from you. But it's not the same for low, mid, and low frequencies. So high, high, far away is just like highs and. Why is it so loud though? And that's late. This needs to be here. I don't. I don't. Hmm. Oh, oh. We need compression. But like, is the latency super bad though? I think it's all right, right? I want to keep this playing so that I can monitor as I am doing stuff. Wow, interesting. It really goes up. Oh no. Width and height. Maybe I can keep the chat a little bit. I mean, look at this. It's like long. Really? Really? I'm gonna try something. So height is like very high. Let's go 400. Or even tinier, 300. Wait, no, 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 no. Width, that's width. Shouldn't touch this. There. OCD moment. That's acceptable. That is acceptable. Now I can just put this here. Maybe, yeah, yeah. Maybe 300 was a little too there. Maybe, maybe. And now can go away. Nice. So yeah, this is why you compress stuff. Just sudden spike of frequencies. How, Vocodex is just ruins stuff. I could also use there's no high there's no low end. I could use the sound equalizer in here. But yeah, that makes things a little bit even not so good. And also, I had an idea last night mm, about fading this away. Like the way this fades out, this should fade out, is with something else and not just volume. But I mean, I don't think. Oof, I don't think that matters way too much. But again, there plus low pass. What's this? Yeah, 30 seconds is not that bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? Vertical cropped version short feed. No, we are not doing that. Yeah, so that's that. And yeah, after watching this like 2 million times, I couldn't hear this sound at all. Also, you have to be really like you have to pay attention to hear it. I just want it to be heard. So that's like a mixing thing, I guess. Is this by itself? So maybe this has too much high end. I'm EQing it within the thing. Lilian O'Donnell. Thank you for subscribing. I couldn't hear the alert sound. What's going on with that? What? Why? Hmm. Not Steam. Did you hear it? Did you hear the bloom sound? Was there sound? I'm gonna check. What with and is this? Yeah, yeah. So I can't hear it here, but you can hear it. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna try something with that real quick. How do I even do that again? It was an alert box, and here. How did I not hear it? Is it because it's muted in here? No, there. Oh, I can monitor. Oh, big brain, big brain. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. You didn't hear anything? I heard it. It's only on my end that it's not audible, but you can hear it. What? Oh, yeah. The reaction time of that bot again. So what? It says low pass, but doesn't low pass. It does not low pass. Show high pass, region low pass, prequel low pass, noise filter. What's noise filter? Oh, it resembles spectral gate a little bit. We don't want that. What's noise focus? Only focus on the noise? Okay, I'm getting distracted. Region LP, whatever that is. Can you actually low pass, dude? Um, no, I guess. Yeah, so that's only mid and low. Can I hear it now? I also noticed that this sound right here is just way too, yeah, less of this. Just like also a high pass on this because she's like here and then she's like far away and she gets close. So same concept. These are tiny things that you probably will not hear, but it's kind of important. I'm basically just training myself to make short things well and to make these things sound good. It's important to do small things. I am monkey. Monkey, wild monkey has arrived. Physics exam was too hard, but wait. That sounds like you didn't have a great time. Was it like hard, like maximum level hard? And where the whoa. Was it here? This is here. Because I'm pretty sure you are very smart. Pretty sure you're a very smart individual. Couldn't be that hard, right? There. That feels more natural compared to oh, I mean maybe maybe here. Nah, I believe. I believe it you will pass. And that feels a lot better. You're still not sleeping though. What's your excuse this time? What's your I mean, I guess yesterday was not an excuse, but like you're still not sleeping. True. Engage with oh no, not this. Oh, I can't do it here? And like it needs to kind of just stop. Stop. Dude. I think I believe you. I think I believe you. I'm just gonna go with I believe you. You're the type of student that learns everything like super late. I respect that. I respect that. Oh wait, but like now it's like, oh, that's true. Because since I high passed it already, I can just do this. And when the frequency cutoff of this high pass reaches this range, the thing is boosted. It's a little too much boost, but let's do that. And also, also, it's nice. It's nice to add like a touch of saturation on every bus, just like 50% parallel saturation. It adds a little bit of extra color, hence the name saturation. Like on every bus, a touch of saturation. And now I need to, I need to, I need to not, I need to like reduce this a little bit. Math exam tomorrow too. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Uh, I'm gonna assume you're a Kai, so I'm gonna go with a he. If he has any question, right, he's gonna have to like ask them tomorrow while the exam is happening. Although maybe we do have questions. This is the tiniest of the tiniest. Oh yeah, too much. And then quieter. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the stream is not complaining anymore. So I'm thinking that YouTube is not like it doesn't support AV1 encoding super well. Interesting. Because like I set it back to H264 and now it's just not complaining anymore. The AV1 is yeah, AV1 is not very well supported still, I guess, even though they have mentioned that they are supporting AV1. Yeah, today's just mixing and the boring stuff. Also, I kind of just want to like hang out with people. And oof, oof, oof. I think is this is like maybe it's this being stereo. Let's hear it. So by having it slightly stereo, it's like oh, my phone is stuck. By having it stereo, it's like it's not too serious like the vibe. I'm talking about the vibe. If I have it super mono, it's like super punchy and serious and stuff. I think I'm gonna just make it slightly mono. And also the frequencies are kind of all over the place. all over the place, but like at the same time, it's like there's nothing to fix about it. It's like flat. I noticed there was too much highs somewhere also. Like, I think this guy is just like way too bright. That is because it is. So, yeah, it's way too bright. Way too bright. There, that's better. Like before, there was literally frequencies past 20K. By the way, I would like to ask, are there music producers in the chat? Or maybe you don't do music? Maybe you do something else? Yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it enabled. There was a sound also. Oh my. Can I please? Yeah, this is interesting because I can't hear them. So here I would like to just not have these guys just making sound. It's super loud too. I just noticed, probably because of the tiny saturation I just added. I'm gonna do this. There. So these are here 12. It's those guys? Ooh. Okay. The wiser move would be to control the low pass directly here, because like these guys are the exact same sound. So I'm gonna do that. No, 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 no. Here. It's like whoa. Here. Whoa. Yeah, that's way too. You would be surprised if I tell you that ever since I posted that short, I have noticed that the majority of people that, I mean, like the new people that subscribed are animators. Like I don't see any channel that, oh wait, that's not it. Any channel that make music. Like I look at their channels and they do either digital art or animation. I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine, but like it's at the same time I'm kind of worried. So I'm removing the highs here because I want this to be heard. And now I cannot hear it at all. This needs to really just, I guess, that and just vanish immediately. And yeah, some the glassy guys. What is this? So like the glasses are falling here, meaning I just need this to be here. That's nice. That's nice. Again, it sounds like I scammed them by making them think that I did the animation. Yeah. That's also kind of like why I decided to live stream, because I want to make sure that people know. I mean, the new people know that I'm just a sound guy, so that they unsubscribe if they're not interested. Not that I care too much about the numbers, but yeah, it's good to make things clear. It's nice to make things clear. It's nice when things are clear. Yes. I was also thinking last night that I wanted like the densest kind of like sound glass breaking situation. But I don't think if I maybe I could try it. Maybe I could. Plant. We need plant. And just yeah. Plant. Plant. This needs to go somewhere. No, not in the master. Here. Please. Royal. Thank you. Atonal. Oh yeah, by the way, it's break day today, so I don't need to worry about leg day or any day. I'm just chilling, being chilling. Koli Gabikal. Can I just call you Koli? Or like Kol? Welcome back. Um yes. Oh, but like look at this though. My OCD is slightly irritated with the fact that the chat is not properly aligned with the thing below it. It's like slightly to the left. I believe it should be fine, but yeah. Oh my god. The type of those who more likely to be scammed. Yeah, not anymore. I've been working on that. I should be fine now. Um, yes. Where was I? So these guys, the glassy dudes. I can just do this. Yes, sampler, and I could do it the lazy way by just duplicating the sampler, or I could be smart. Why is YouTube auto translating chat messages? Interesting. I didn't know that. Ramadan salam, take do it. Does it? It does. No way. That's funny. That's kind of funny. Or I could be not genius, but smart and do that with just unison because that is what unison is for. You know what? No, I'm just gonna be lazy and duplicate the channel. But like in the chat, it doesn't auto translate. It's only you can only see it here. Like in the chat in the stream, you don't see it, but in on YouTube, you can see the auto translated message. This is probably going to be loud. So, oh, okay. Where's the sampler thing? I rarely use the sampler. I use the granular oscillator more these days. Oh, it's just here. There's no knobs. So just random starting point. There. And don't do this. Frequency shifter. Wait, you don't? Uh, that's kind of look. Maybe it's not like this. Here, the Nuratawim shoot around, and when I hover on the thing, it says it's like showing the original, but like when I yeah no, it doesn't work like that on your end. That is kind of sad. That's a pretty cool feature though, but it's kind of sad. Why is this is probably a bug? I'm gonna have to re refresh the thing, the event list thing. There. Now it's not bugged anymore. I don't know why it shows Kevin by default. Can I just use a pitch shifter though? That would be cool. Honestly, that's kind of cool. No? Do you think so? Wait. Gotta check on my phone. Because that would be cool. No, it's the same on the YouTube app. It's the same on YouTube app on my phone. I'm seeing here drink water. And I click on it and it shows the original message. We shoot run. Maybe we do. Yeah. The light bulb broke again. That's what it's saying here. Oh yeah, and we should do this as well. It didn't do that in the past. That's definitely a new thing. Like some fade out super fast and just for like ear candy. And could else I can just do it here. I don't need to do it anywhere else. So like this. And yeah, super massive, I guess. Yes. Just as a reverbed glassy thing. So without it, with it, it's a little quiet. Just a little bit quiet. I'm gonna distort it. Yeah, it needs to fade out. I'm gonna have to manually do it. No, not bottom. Maybe before, so that so that so that yes, I totally forgot what I was about to say. So fade out here. Yeah, that's what it's saying here. Okay, I guess the translation is not the most direct. Look, it's very how do it's I don't know. It's an AI way of doing things. It's not like it doesn't it doesn't do the thing the way you expect it to do. It just does it its own way. What is that stutter? Okay, need to fade out a little faster. Yeah. So I can sort of hear this now. Like this thing. The audio stream's current bitrate is 0, lower than now it's now it's now it's now it's criticizing the audio. The audio is fine though, but I don't what is going on? Why does it do that? It's set to 160. What else do you want me to do? It's not 0. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this. Now I can see everything. Okay. And so I had an idea, and that idea was to just like low pass this immediately. But that would make the whole thing just feel too much, too punchy. And this is very open. This is very like open. Like how everything is happening is very open. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to not do that. Okay, that's like the whole thing is audible enough. Hmm. I feel like the font of the the font of the chat is a little too chunky. Maybe I can do something about that later. And also these like articulations are not like very audible. Like don't freeze. And this also is pretty. That's much better. That's much better. It like it like okay. How long is this actually? How long is this? Like 7 seconds. We are ending 7 seconds. Almost 8. So like maybe it ends here. Ocean request. Thank you. Thank you. And also welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you yesterday. Mm. And this thing, I thought, yeah, that's so much better. I feel like go back to stereo as fast as possible. Boom. Little bit like that. Oh yeah, the glassy dudes needs to chill. Here. Oh yeah, it's this guy. It would be way too hard for me to capture each glass falling. That would be way too much work. And yes, about this landing part, it could use a little bit of punch, a very soft kind of punch. Like here, where these guys, I believe. So just one singular sine wave. And I use this guy because I want to use MPE. I don't know. And shut up. What? Okay, that's the pan? Oh, the volume in the pan. I guess that makes sense. You want to pronounce my nickname correctly? You can say it this way. You can say it this way. Kolega Mihao. I believe my accent is not like doing this justice. Is it kolega or kolega or kolega? friend Michael or Michael friend? How about just Michael? How about Michael? Here, is this a new pattern? Yes. Pew. Michael is fine. Very okay. All right. Michael, it is then. And yes, balance. Because it's kind of like a pain in the ass to try and control this thing within the synth. There. Boom. I need to kind of aim. Where is she landing? It's not even here. There. No, it needs to like land on the same note as the piano though. E. I don't think most people will be able to hear that. Because like it's a super low note. I just need the attack though. I don't need the entire thing. Okay, now it's clipping. Great. Great. Or maybe it's not, that's just a level. Yeah, it's clipping. Too much stuff happening. Okay, with everything playing, it's not a problem. Can't really feel the punch. Can you guys hear that? I can't. I just need the and then fades out fast. Okay, that was a little too nice. I can definitely feel it without, with. There's a little bit of and that is what I want. It's way too subby though. So yes. I swear to God, FL is like running at 2 FPS right now. Just the super it just appears and just disappears. Womb. Maybe womb instead of Yes. Because like yeah. Whoa. Faster. Whoa. At this point, I'm gonna have to do it with automation. The character lands on the ground. You could add a pluck sound with delay. With I think that would work really well here. There's a lot of delayed sound already, though. And I guess the piano kind of contributed to the pluckiness as well. More plucks though? Hmm. Hmm. Let me think about that. Ooh. But first I need to make this feelable. Okay, that's way too like the pitch is way too maybe like that. And like yeah, it would it would be much better to control with automation, but well yeah, no clicks. Just a tiny bit of just low end frequency action. Can I do that in here? Uh, Not that you can hear it, but I'm trying. I'm thinking about amount. What do we do that again? Amount. Nope. Nope. LFO. It's here. Amount. Oh my god. Can it go audio rate speed? No, I don't know. It can't. Because like it's swaying, right? It's swaying. I can hear it, but it's a little too late. Maybe a little bit higher. Maybe a little bit of this. That was feelable. Let's yeah, a little bit. Just a smidge. Let's look here. This is how high end should look like in most music. This is how high end should look like. Because high end does not need to be super loud, volume wise, to be perceived. It can be like it can literally be like this. Like I can do this, and you would still be able to hear the highs. Highs does not need to be loud to be perceived. So it does not need to, you don't have to compress the highs, basically. The only reason why you would do that is because of color, taste. But if you're after something natural, don't compress your highs, please. It you see here it's like barely touching the threshold. Maybe here it does. I kind of don't want it to be, yeah. Yeah, maybe that is fine. Maybe that is fine. But yeah, it does not need to be loud. The mids and the lows, they need the volume. They need the volume to be audible. But the highs, they don't need to be as loud. I like this. I like how the whole thing is very dynamic. Yeah, be a little bit, tiny bit. -1. Do I make this mono? Yeah, I know I don't. Mixing is not fun, but it's required. What do I do about? What do I do with these guys now? Fade out with let's not make him fade out with the volume, but instead with low pass. Where's the low pass? Oh yeah, this part right here. This part when they're having a moment. I guess you. Oof. So when it switches to this scene, these guys should be already be playing. So. boom. And I have a low pass. I do. So to make room for these guys, I'm gonna have to remove the highs of the bubbly stuff here. But like not too much. This is dynamic mixing. It's not like static mixing. So it sounds like this now. Yeah, like that. How about this guy? This guy's just doing its thing. So, yeah. What if I just do this? Just pure low end movement. It's not as fun. It's not as fun. It's poking a little too much. I shouldn't have done that. It sounded good, but like it just instantly didn't. And yeah, towards the end, just fade everything out into the darkness. Into the darkness you go. Copy. Actually, no copy. Just do it here. And is it doing the thing? Hmm. Hmm. Oops. It's too flipping it's too loud. Like the lows are too loud towards the end. So I'm just gonna do this. Make the to make the end feel a little bit thinner. I feel like I feel like yeah, it's way too subby. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, maybe like this. And this this is the volume, right? Yes. I thought there was like delay on it, but I guess the delay is in the audio and not post processing. I'll be honest, you did a great job. Thank you. It's nice to do. It's nice to just challenge yourself and try new things. I'm a big fan of trying new things. That's why, like, I am originally a melodic dubstep producer. That's the genre I started with when I started to make music. but but like after many years of doing the same exact thing, and I tried different things. Like I started with melodic dubstep, and then I tried electro house. I didn't try deep house. I tried progressive house, electro house, and what else? Complextro, and and a whole bunch of things. Drum and bass. I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of like the exact same process because electronic music, I mean, generally speaking, they're not the same. They're processed and arranged and just uh made differently. But like not generally. No, not that part. That part is not the general part. That part is the specific part. Like each electronic genres are a little bit different. Like they're like the way you make it and mix it and whatever, it's different. And that's like the specific stuff. But the general stuff, like the process is kind of similar. Like the process of making those making electronic music is generally similar. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but that's how I feel after doing after making electronic music for many time. Like the general process is a little bit similar, but like there's always going to be like tiny things that differs them from one another. And then I discovered electroacoustic, acousmatic. Uh, that's how they like to call it. And boy, oh boy, in fact, in fact, if you haven't heard yet, I I highly I highly recommend you guys go listen to uh there- I highly recommend you listen to this masterpiece, Nascent by Alexander Panos. I discovered that and it's like it's new. It feels very new. It felt very new to me when I first heard it. And then I tried, I mean, I didn't try. It kind of just happened. I just happened to be uh surrounded with people that are just as interested in this style. And I kind of just like it's like feeding something to AI, but it's basically a human thing. I tried to like feed myself this kind of stuff for like I don't even know, like 2 years now, like I don't remember, but I basically did that, and dude, like I realized that the way you approach electronic music and this type of music is super duper different. And I'm trying to be better at it now. But oh my god, it's new and it's just exciting. It's exciting. And the thing is, the genre is not even new. Electroacoustic is not a new genre. It has been around for like I don't even know how long, but it was a thing for a long time. It's just like Alexander Panos kind of like modernized it into a way that many younger audience will love it. I don't even know if that was his goal, but that's how I felt when I heard Nascent, the album. It's really nice. It's very cool. Yeah, it's nice. It's really nice. And this is the kind of thing that just this is the kind of music that just I'm not worried about AI music when I hear these kind of music like electroacoustic because it's so like it literally captures life like in it captures real it encourages you to capture life, but you need to kind of like manipulate your own reality into a packageable message, I guess. I don't know if that made sense, but what I'm basically trying to say is it encourages you to do the thing and then manipulate it into a way that it sounds like you, and and also in a way that it tells something. It's a very hard to do too. That's the thing about it. Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, AI is just not capable of doing something like this. It's just not. Period. It's too complete. It's too human. It's too human for AI to be able to replicate. Maybe give AI like a couple of years, 10 years minimum. I don't know if I'm being generate. I don't know if I'm being what's the word? Generous. Yes, generous is the word, not generate. What the hell? 10 years might be still not enough to be honest, but yeah. Okay. I'm gonna check the key and I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing, and that is to try and add more interesting melodic elements. Just very subtle things, not like super duper crazy things. All right. I did look for chime sound. This, yeah, let's do it like this. No, it's not called Botanica. Botanica is just a, it's like a flavor of, it's like a subgenre, if you will, of I mean, it's kind of like hard it's hard to be very specific about it because there was a little bit of confusion in the community. I don't want to get into the confusion because it's kind of a long story, but long story short, it's not. called Botanica. In essence, that is. Botanica is kind of like, for me, how I feel about it, Botanica is like kind of like a subgenre of electroacoustic. But like the real electroacoustic sounds nothing like the Botanica we're used to, like now. It's very like it ha- it it has a lot of foley sound. It has a lot of foley sound. It's very like, it's almost like just, it's like using a camera, right? Like if you're a photographer, if you're a photographer or photograph or like whatever you call it, I actually don't remember how to call it, but if you're those kind of people, you use a camera to capture a picture or a video. This is basically the same, but instead of using a camera, obviously you use a microphone, field recorders, and that's kind of like how this genre works in essence. That's yeah, it's very raw. It's like the ultimate form of raw. But then again, we have option to manipulate audio these days, so they also incorporate some of those edited sound into the composition. But like, it does not sound like Botanica. It does not. Like the real acoustic music is, it, you will understand when you, once you heard it, once you hear it rather. Once you hear it, you will understand. It's really hard for me to explain. Yeah. Botanica is kind of like a more hype version of it. Hype and overcolored. I'm really bad with words, but it's yeah, that's how it feels to me at least. It's very hype and super duper overcolored, oversaturated. Not saturation like this saturation, but like if you just like hear it, just like music, it's oversaturated. It's sometimes it's not, but like the ones that gets the craziest amount of views are usually very oversaturated and hype and dense. Yeah, but like the real acousmatic stuff, it's very slow. It's very slow and very intimate, and just yeah, it's different. I'm telling you, it's different. But yeah, now I'm going to look for wait, where do I even add that? And it's very loud. Maybe I have something in here in samples ambient. Nope. Where is the flipping folder? Totally forgot. Weird sample samples should be here. And melodic. Thank you. Oh, maybe some of these guys. That's minor, not major. We need some major stuff. That is major? That does not sound like major. How how the, oh my god. Alright. Maybe. It says F sharp major. I doubt it though. But we can try and do something with that. Just icing on the cake. icing on the cake kind of situation. Ooh, you're welcome. I'm actually surprised if you. I would be very surprised if you actually understood some of the stuff that I said. I'm very. I'm getting better, but I'm bad at explaining things. So is this actually F sharp? I doubt it. That's like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. So if you're actually F sharp, oh, it actually is. That was a nice. That was a nice kind of like a lead in sound. It sounds like a PS2 startup sound. I should make sounds that resembles those sound as well. I just realized. And then like a pad that kind of like fades out, but not the overhyped pad. No. That's way too overhyped. This is a cool pad. I like this pad a lot. I used this in flow state. I remember. It's a cool sound. I love this sound. And in fact, you should go to the save. So 40. No, so this is G sharp now? Is it actually G sharp? Let's find out. So 1, 2, 3. No. I feel like we could go down though, but like no. Let's stick with the just transpose up because of the floatiness of the animation. Oh yes. Whoa. And it needs to kind of like be there, but very gently. Oh, actually no. Now that I hear it, it's like mm, it would only work if I actually don't fade these out. Yeah. Reminds me of underscores pay attention. I should listen to more musician. I have not heard any song from underscores yet. But I heard it they're cool. So I'm gonna have to listen more. Edix. Hello. It's a shorter stream though. It's not like super duper try hard stream. It's a shorter one. It's a very chill one. Yeah, it maybe no fade out then. Just here. Now that's a little too much. But from the what's this? Bit for the label. I do know the label. I know Laxit is there, San Holo, but I don't know everyone. Ew. Okay, maybe this fades out and the other just don't. A couple of more pads, just like maybe three, or two, but it's definitely not major. I remember I made the sound back in like 2019. It was just whatever. But like now that I hear it, it's like, oh my god, that's like the coolest sound. And it wasn't even that crazy like hard to make. It was just a sound and then retuned and that's it. I should make more simpler sounds. I feel like I am overcomplicating things these days. I should just not do that anymore. Or I should train my brain to not make things like that. Yeah. So it's his label? It's his label. Oops. Okay, that I did not know. So the tail is the tail is it's mostly just noise, but the beginning is not noise. So if you're actually G, so 4. I believe this is actually G. No? Okay, it's not G. Is it G? No, no. What? Whoa. So it's 11, which means it was not G. Mm, maybe we can do the other way around. Oh no, actually, I kind of like this. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And at the same time, I believe that people should know what actually more is to them because more is kind of different for everybody. So you need to kind of know what's more to actually appreciate less as an actual artist, not as a listener, but as an artist. You need to know what feels like too much, and only that time you will be able to actually appreciate things that does not feel like too much. Defim, hey, long time no see. How you doing, brother? Wow, that was not on purpose. But that sounds cool. It's like helping the classy sound. Okay, now it's a little too quiet. This was a cool addition. I like it. The glassy thing. Where is he? This guy. Maybe you need to kind of be louder because you're kind of cool. And maybe not like that. Cool. It's probably good morning for you because it's probably like 1 or 2 a.m. already. But good night. I hope you will crush it tomorrow. Take care. Good luck for with the exam. You got it. Ganbatte. Ganbatte. I totally forgot that this is like this this might be super loud. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a sample in FL Studio that is exactly that. That says that. Okay, let's go. No. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not named like that. Let's go. No, it's not. I guess it's not. It's somewhere in like the old, super old stuff. Like I don't even know. I don't remember where you can find it. Packs, maybe vocals,
Wait,
something.
do it.
What time is it? Yeah.
No. It's somewhere. I have heard that. It's like okay, let's go. It is really good. I'm also keeping the stream in one practicing helps me sleep. Oh, that's very nice of you. Sleep well, and please. Actually, I don't know what I was about to say, but thank you for watching the stream. And again, good luck for the exam. You will crush it. Believe in yourself. Where was the thing? I think I've heard it. I do know for a fact that I've heard like a okay, let's go sample in the stock FL Studio thing. Maybe it's in Legacy? Maybe it's in here. Or was it already?
All right.
No. Why am I looking for that? I shouldn't be doing that right now. I should be working on this thing. No, it's not here. What? No. No. I've heard that. No. It's somewhere. I swear. I swear. Okay. Let's not look for something that is not actually important. Okay, one more pad, maybe. That's that's not. What is that? I don't remember making that. Let's look into Edison. Maybe there's something in here. Oh yeah, flow state. No. So no. That sounds like major. Maybe that can be used somewhere. No. So what's no? No. A sharp. So this is just one semitone away. Yeah, it's just one. No, 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 no. I like flow state as well. It's so watery. I'm glad that I made it super watery. No, 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 no. But that's in key. That's indeed in key. Yeah, definitely not here. Somewhere else. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's also use. This is the last sound I'm gonna be using, and I'm actually going to end the stream. Mhm. That could be used somewhere. No, 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 no. That's way too like agitated. Maybe something chill. Yes. Yeah, this is way too much stuff. Maybe I will use this. Just this. No, no. Yeah, I can't hear it here. Maybe it can be used as like an intro to the tiny attacky sound. That guy. So like clear and here. That feels a little bit nicer. Yeah. No, 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 no. That's way too crazy. So I'm gonna make this unique and I'm going to stretch it to force it to chill. Like with Stretch Pro. Maybe with Stretch Pro. No, no, no. Oh, reverse. That last sound. Oh, that last sound is kind of. Or maybe stretch. Or maybe this guy because yeah, this really smears the audio. Was it this or generic? E2 transient. No, 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 no. Yeah, maybe more. I kind of like the sound of it smeared. Just a tiny bit of that. Okay, that's way too smeared. Let's not do that. No, no, no. Ashley's landing, maybe? That could. Oops. No, doesn't work here. This could be used, but just at. Well, where do I use that? Wait. No. Whoom. So it this could work as like a as like an accent support for this. Wait, where's the it's here. Okay. So this needs to be somewhere else. Oh, wait. No, it is not. Something cool I've noticed is in FL Studio only, that is, because I mean, routing things in the mixer in FL is not the coolest thing to do, but something I've realized, something I've basically been doing for forever at this point, is have these sounds in the same channel, I mean, the same mixer insert. They are, right? Yeah. And if you want to like add a reverb to some sound, not every single sound, because this guy was it the what? Oh, never mind. This guy is inside the same mixer insert as this guy. So it would be kind of a pain in the ass to be like, I want this guy to have reverb and this guy not have any reverb. You can do something like this. So you can have them in the same mixer insert and do the oldest trick in the book, which is you've probably seen me do this like at least 1,000 times. But yeah, volume before the reverb and the dry signal goes by itself, full wet on the reverb. And now, if I want this sound to have reverb and not the others sound have reverb, I just need to automate this and copy this so that again that so like where the hell am I? Here. So now I can just be like, and the default value can be like 0. Now it can just be like this, right? And this is only going to be for this sound. And not the rest I can just be like, nope. And this guy will not have any reverb. If you listen, no reverb. But this guy is the only guy that's getting reverb. That's a little too long. But I mean, it's whatever. But it can be a very cool way to dynamically control your reverb. It's yeah, it's a tiny little trick. I actually want the reverb, not the delay. Yeah, and we can be like, oof, I just realized if you want even more volume, I can disable the max value, like the thing that I just did. Now the maximum value is some plus 1 dB. Yeah. So it's feeding even more volume into the reverb when I have it all the way up here. So yeah. Yeah, I can definitely hear that. Mm, mm. I can have this next to it. No, 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 no. Okay. Is this unique? This is unique and this is not unique. Okay. I want to play with the pitch of this guy real quick before actually ending the stream. Let's go with this. And now let's play with the pitch. No, no. That just vanished. And two, yeah, kind of want to distort it a little bit. I think it deserves it. Yesterday's work, yes. Yes, it is. But I'm just doing tiny things now. I'm not actually doing crazy things. It's the polishing state. The polishing, the mixing, whatever you want to call it, before actually posting it. Uh, yeah, I feel like there's too much lows. So, boom. How long does it take to you? So yesterday was 4 hours, right? If I remember correctly. Uh, yeah, like 4 hours. And I've been streaming now for like almost 2 hours. So in total, 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours for like a 7 second, 7 second composition. That is crazy, but it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to do. That's a lot of frequencies up there. Maybe I can be a little cheesy and just boom. Longer reverb. La, 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 la. Boom. And we can be like, I want to add a little bit. Oops. I want to add a little bit of reverb here, and that's like mostly high frequency sound. Is this let's try this. And that's kind of nah. I think this one is nicer and not like a super, just soft. Yes. So yeah, 6 hours, which is kind of nothing if I really think about it. I usually, when I make something, I'm gonna open the project in a bit, but when I make something like insane, I mean not insane, but like I guess much more complicated than this, it usually takes me like 3 days or four. I need to know the name of the thing first though, because I don't remember the name. Nice. I think it's done. It is done. Now the last thing I do when everything is like pretty much, yeah, these guys can go away. The last thing I do when I'm done with these is to color it, to kind of like make it match the color palette of the animation. I'm gonna open the plugin, picker panel, not plugin picker panel. Can you see picker panel? You can see picker panel. It's just a little bit tiny. Um, oh, also the latency is pretty wild. So here, hmm, there's a little bit of pink, blue, a lot of blues, different shade of blues, pink, blue, purple, red. Oh my god, that was so loud. Brew, thank you for subscribing. That was super loud. I should probably not make it so loud. That scared me. So loud. How loud? Pink, blue, purple, red. Yeah, that was so loud. All right, back on track. Uh, this yellow, that's green, and of course the bot reaction time is just super slow. This is green, and then like down here, there's white, and pretty much the same color, same previous colors. So I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna kind of like eyeball it because there's no, yeah, there's no like the picker thing in here. I kind of have to eyeball it. So we're going to, oops, yeah, gonna capture everything in here first. So here, blue, probably this blue, probably not. That I need to like divide it in four parts though. Like here, the blue, the blues, this blue, dark blue, okay, and the last one is kind of like this blue, sky blue, deep, deep, deep sky blue. There, okay, and then pur purple, pink, yellow, pink, yellow. Let's do this like this. So pink, is that the same? I'm just gonna go with that's the same. That's probably the same. So pink and yellow. That's probably the same. Kind of. Okay. Then we get here. There's no green. Green. Not super duper green, but like a little bit of yellow lemon. 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 Lemon green. Like this. It has a little bit of blue also. I'm noticing. And the last color is whatever this is. Uh, turquoise. How do you pronounce that? Let's go with this. And the last, it's mostly just white. So I'm gonna go with the white and light purple. No, white and light purple. Very light purple. There. And in the thing here, I'm just gonna go with maybe just blue, to be honest. I can just select randomly here because like everything is kind of like related now. I don't need to be super specific. No, this can be this blue, not that's not blue. This and light something, light red or light yellow. Let's go with light yellow. Yellow kaki. And boom. Now everything is nice and colored. I'm happy with this. It's nice. It's very nice. Okay. I'm gonna actually check if give me a second. I'm gonna check if I remember I'm gonna check how long I have made that one project. It's mostly animation. 2025. Where is it? It's this guy. Maine. Peru. Why why does it just say that? Oh, it's like it's like it's the space. It's the space that's not being it's not in the mentioning thing. I thought the brew was separate. This gonna this is going to take quite some times. It's not even that heavy. It's looking for samples. Thank you. Nano B. Nebula skin for serum. I don't use serum too. How's it taking? Maybe it's the stretching. Maybe I stretched too much sound. And now it's doing all the thing. Okay. Ableton looks so good. That's kind of like the only thing that I like about it. Its look. It's very sleek. Yeah. So this guy probably going to index. No, it's not. But it's not loading the waveform. It says waiting. So I'm going to wait. This guy took me info 9 hours and 52 minutes. So pretty much 10 hours. Is it me or it's kind of quiet? And it's also missing a lot of highs. I should probably not do it here. I should do it in the in the mixing. But yeah, this one took me like all right. This one took me like 10 hours. And this is literally just so something I like doing is whoa, why is it like just dark? Something I like doing is I take a sample from someone and you probably won't be able to tell uh, what the lyrics mean, or like the lyrics in general. You probably will not know what they mean. But I take samples from songs that people from my country have made and do some stuff to it. So this is the original. This is the original. This is not the short version. This is the original. I mean, not the original. This is actually the longer version. It's pretty quiet. I need to, yeah, maybe I need to do something about, like, I don't know, 3. That should be loud enough. It's way too loud, right? So do not worry about the lyrics. It's whatever. But I just wanted to do stuff, and I don't really know actually what's interesting in here. I guess something that is interesting is this. That very held down kind of like, and then like the way it just releases with no low end. I think that's like the highlight of this composition. It's so cool. Like here you hear all of these. And by the way, these are all controlled. Like where's the oh, that's a lot of sound. It's here. Yeah, it's Dear VR Pro. I'm controlling the stereo, or like, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of kind of like lead in sound. I'm also, I have practiced a method of sound designing that involves vocal. I wanted to like do that um Alexander Panos kind of like harmonized vocal sound design. So it's essentially just the vocal being granulized, and it's just moving places, and I'm morphing it with M-Morph, Melda Production plugin, M-Morph, and I'm using a saw wave, and I'm doing a whole bunch of things that I don't remember. Yeah, I was controlling the formant with a plugin called Formant. Yeah, this is a free minimal audio plugin, by the way. This guy, and it controls the format of your sound. And I'm doing a whole bunch of things. I don't remember the specifics, but I did a whole bunch of that. Forward is back. Wait, did it actually die? That is brutal. I thought. I mean, it's. I mean, I know that it's a thing still, but but damn, I hoped, I had hope about it not being as much of a problem anymore, but I guess it's still a thing. What? Hello. Hi. Where are all these sounds coming from? I made them in Bitwig. I did not make them here. That would take like, yeah, it's not very organized. It's not a wise thing to do in FL Studio. Like very extreme sound design. But yeah, those are sound I made in Bitwig. So yeah, as I mentioned, it's just the original vocal, which I don't. It's way too much, dude. Way too much. Way too flipping much. What was it? Point 0.4? Point 0.3? But yeah, and when you see these names like BB underscore BB underscore BB underscore, it's basically I when I'm sound designing, I have rolling sampler on my master, constantly recording in the background. And when there's a sound that I like, because like I'm doing a lot of random sound design, like I I I I abuse randomness a lot. So it's not always that I get cool articulation. But when I do, I just grab it here on rolling sampler and just drag and drop it into the project. And it's going to be named like this. And I have a folder full full of sounds that are, yeah, here. Let me show you. It's taking its time because there's too much sound in here. It's still a thing, but it's not as bad as before. Before, yes, those were not very pleasant times. I swear. So, as you can see, in my rolling sampler folder, there is a lot of sound. And basically some of them were already posted as sample packs on my website, obviously. But yeah, that's way too many. And I'm trying to actually use them and not make. Yeah, too many. Too many. Actually too many. Thank you. Thank you. That's like years of just messing around. Years of experimenting. And I love Bitwig for that because it's so easy to just get super complex output super fast. And that's like why I like Bitwig for sound design and very technical compositions as well, like koan sound type music. It's just not happening in FL Studio. It's way too disorganized. But with genres like these, FL actually makes a lot of sense because you can just slap things anywhere and yeah, you work fast that way. But yeah, this is the highlight of this composition. And I really like this part too. Like this big release happens, and then the sounds are barely playing in here. Like it's almost silent. And then like it's been reintroduced with this. No, this is I think an like an entire song. No, it's not. It's another one of those granular sound design stuff, and I just isolated mostly the high frequencies. And I also reversed it to make it sound more squelchy, I guess, because like when you reverse a sound that has a lot of micro transient, it goes from crunchy to squelchy slash wet sounding. It's really nice. Not very pleasant times. Do you have a list of VST for sound design? Mm, mm, that's a great question. Do I use? I get. I guess I use a lot of kilohertz stuff like the KHS essential pack. What, not pack, but like bundle. KHS essential bundle. It's great. Faceplant also. I use Faceplant a lot. Uh, Melta plugins. I do use Melta plugins. Not a lot, but most of the time. And just like, yeah, that's the thing. Like when you in Bitwig, you don't really need a whole lot unless you don't need a whole lot of third-party plugins unless if you're after something very specific. If you're just doing random stuff, the stuck effect in Bitwig are more than enough. More than enough. It's literally more than enough. And here, this is a cool this is a cool little thing. So everything here is very tonal and in key, right? So I don't actually know the key, but you can tell that there's like it's within a scale. And then when you add something that is kind of atonal like this, just out of nowhere, that is not in key. It's just a random sound. The contrast is it's so cool because without this, like I guess it's in key, it's whatever. You add something that slightly is like unrelated to any everything within the track, suddenly it's a little bit interesting. Yes, definitely give it a try. And also take a look at Bitwig. If you're into sound design, take a look at Bitwig. It's amazing. It's amazing. But yeah, just throwing something that is not related to the key of the thing out of nowhere is just like, yeah, adds that tiny bit of interesting thing. And then this one is just like a bunch of this is the same sound as this, but I'm just layering it with itself and I'm controlling the volume. And this is something that has delay on it. Yeah. And this big low end sound. And yeah, this is basically like the full version. So I wanted to like a shorter version of it to post on on YouTube and Instagram and whatnot. And I made slight variations. So like here, like the super stretched thing is now it's moving so fast. So that as opposed to that's more sustained. Like, and this is just yeah, and also adding these twinkly sine waves. I don't actually remember how I made these. Oh, it's just like a sine wave with swelling up pitch motion. And the panning is random, I believe. No, it's not. And same here. Lots and lots of layering. I like this. And that guy is me. But yeah, uh, I, there's really not a whole lot of interesting thing in here other than the ones that I've mentioned. Yeah, but basically these type of compositions usually take me like, it was 9 hours but now it's 10 because I opened the project, but it usually takes about 10 hours slash 3 days. I want to open another project, but I don't know which one. I already did a breakdown on the once afloat. Let's look at, I actually do know one more project that I can kind of like break down. Not like a complete breakdown, but yeah, I just want to like talk about the highlights of these projects real quick. It's this one. This one. Yes. Now we're going to wait because it's a big project. It's a pretty big project. Did it just go away? Event list needs to stay. I think I'm using a lot of RAM too. Save. There. I don't know if this will open. This uses a lot of RAM because I'm using a lot of long sound in here. I remember. Switch, switch, and switch. Do you know how hard it is to fit a whole synthesizer in? Oh, you just stretch it. Seeing what you create, I can safely say that you listen to a lot of music like melodic dubstep and future bass. I used to. I used to. But yeah, I used to. Oh my god. You just reminded me of just how life was great back in the day. Dubstep and future bass. I used to listen to a lot of Virtual Riots, a lot of Picasso Nick, a lot of Stissy, a lot of Synthion, a lot of AU5. Oh my god. Those were the days, dude. I still do, but it's not like it's not the exact same amount compared to like back then. Back then I used to listen to a lot. Now I listen to a lot of experimental things and just like crazy things. Not in a sense of, crazy as in like cool, but like crazy as in like odd decisions made by artists, made by the artist. Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it, but like, dude, people nowadays make some of the craziest decisions, and it's really nice to listen to. It's hard to understand, but it's really nice. It really screams new, new things, and that's how things should be. You know, like things should be evolving, and not like it shouldn't stay. It should evolve, but there's always a time and a space to appreciate old things, and I like old things. All right, this one might be loud. Okay, so this was again one of these things where I take the sound or like the vocal of songs that were made here, like from my country, but she's not speaking Malakas in this song. She's speaking English. I don't know what. Let's actually look at the short version real quick. That's actually a pretty early version. Early version, yes. This is the short version. Whoa. What? I swear to God, it, it did not sound like that. It did not sound like that. Why does it sound like that? I don't. Oh my God. This is also something I hate about FL. When you like work on something huge, when you work on something huge, and then like you close the project and you don't open it for like a long period of time, and then you open it again, it does something funky. It's not supposed to sound like that. Like the boom. You hear that friction? That was not there when I was working on it. Wall of sound. It's so satisfying to just do this, layering like, I don't know, 20 plus sound. It's fun to do. If you're after something super dense, that is, it doesn't always have to be that way. But oh man, it is cool. So what is the highlight of this? I like this thing. I got this from Owl. This the du-du-du-dum. That was inspired by Owl, and actually I'm going to show you the video that I'm talking about. Owl is another one of those super duper talented music producer. He's very young too. This one. So it's this one. It's right here. That. Yeah, that. Okay. That, yeah, I got it from that. But this is more aggressive, and that friction is really making me not comfortable. What is making that sound? But yeah, this basically just making sequences of impacts and really just making it super dynamic, fading them out super fast so that you can hear each impact. So these guys fade out super fast. And I'm also layering them. Yeah, that's the. Oh, that might have been super loud. I am sorry. But yeah, so it goes from mono to stereo, and it goes from reverbed to not reverbed. And these little tiny sound to accentuate each hits. And what is this? And this is the volume of the entire thing actually to make it a little bit quieter and then louder. And what is this? I like this sound. I made this with Harmer. Yeah. And some of that and that and that. I like this sound a lot too. This was one of like the oldest sound I made using rolling sampler to just take the thing and drag and drop into the thing. Ductate hello to town. It says to town to from. To from? What language is that? It translated to from. To from. Interesting. It's a funny feature. Yeah, I think that's the only highlight of this. I guess this one counts as well. That boom 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 boom. It makes the thing move like it sounds like there's LFO in it, but there isn't, or is there? No, it's just a sound equalizer. It's only that. And this burst of just bass sub. Yeah, that's the only highlight of this. But like this is the short version. This is the actual long version. I'm gonna play it. It's not the 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 most interesting. It's not the most interesting thing. I was just messing around and yeah, practicing basically.
Can you feel my heartbeat? It's damn fast. Sometimes I can breathe. Can you hear my heartbeat? I think it's broken, but still working. The doctors say that I should take it out, but I'm so tired of pills and negative results. So I'll just keep on living like it's the last day of my life.
Yeah, I'm off to my buddy. Take care. Thank you for your presence. What piano is that? It's Piano Tech. What headphone did you order? And yes, thank you. Rooting for you, man. Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's like pretty much the exact same thing. I did something weird here. Like I don't know where. I don't know where. I don't know why I did it like this. So the sub is not MIDI. I actually I yeah, that's the sub. It's not like your typical MIDI. I pitched these guys in here. I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't use like a sub bass. I don't know why I did it like this. Like that's just. But I guess it works. Yeah, it's a strange decision. I also like this a lot. La la. Well, it depends on your environment, right? Like if you're in a very noisy environment, it's closed back is usually the way to go. If you have a super well treated room, maybe open. It depends. I also like when I when I when I was looking for like a new pair of headphone to get, I struggled choosing between like the DT 770 Pros and the 990s. They were pretty much like the exact same, like the price. I mean, they were almost the same. But then I realized, rather, I hear the bus from where I live. I hear everyone that is literally outside the house. So I decided to get the closed ones, and I am happy I did because when sound is playing, whenever there is sound playing, I can't hear anything. I can't I can't hear anything else other than what's playing in the headphone. I've never actually owned a pair of open back headphones. I would like to I would like to experience it, but it's not for today. Maybe another time. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so loud. Yeah, and I also like this part. It was not on purpose, but I yeah, this friction. It's a really nice kind of like way to pause things, and then it's like it resolves right after. Wait, what? Oh, this is a sound font. So this is a sound font and the piano. Where is the piano? This one. And everything kind of just like pauses here to make room for the dee-dee-doo. Just whatever that is. Just big stack of chords.
Just keep on.
But yeah, it's very fun to just play sound and do whatever. What is Hifiman? Actually, I've never heard of that brand before. Is it one of those super large big flipping headphones. Not like that. Yeah, the highlight of this is pretty much just that and oh yeah, maybe we can talk about this as well. I swear to God, where is that friction? I think I know what that is. Yeah, it's this. It resets. It resets. The thing just resets. Damn, that's kind of sad. But yeah, uh, this part, what I meant was this part. So yeah, pitching up water samples is what I'm trying to say. Where is it? These sounds are pitched up. Yes, 1 octave. So if you have like nature sound, you just pitch them up to make to kind of like naturally get rid of the low frequencies instead of high passing, and it makes it sound even more fresher, I guess, too. These sounds are made with hardware and just tiny.
The doctor said I should change.
Yeah, yeah. There's really not a whole lot of things interesting here other than the ones that I mentioned. Yeah, it's a pretty big looking headphone. Interesting. Interesting. Me personally, I'm happy with the my purchase, but I guess there's always like a better choice, obviously. I would like to like try some of Sennheiser's headphones. I can't be way too picky now. I'm just gonna do stuff with what I already have. But yeah, what else? I think I'm gonna try and open one more, one more project, or no, because I've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. Okay, maybe one more, maybe one more for the VOD watcher, for the VOD watcher, one more. Oh, we can definitely talk about this one. Main. It looks heavy though, like the size of the headphone, or maybe it's not. It looks like you're going to have like a neck workout every time you wear it. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know. It looks humongous. This was super duper fun to make. It loaded, right? No crazy shenanigans. Wow. So I tried to like make this. I tried the Vizinote approach to make this. He usually puts all of his sound somewhere in the project and then kind of like this choose the timbre he wants to choose by just previewing the thing and then just like cut the thing and put it in the actual composition. So this is the Bruce Lee quote, like the "Be water, my friend" thingy. Where's the original? So I basically just took the original vocal, the voice, not the vocal, the voice. You can hear it. That's not the one. Where's the one? Oh, maybe. Christ. Where is it? It's here. One. It says one. Main. Okay.
Empty your mind.
Yeah. There's a little bit of processing here. I mean, these are not very important.
Empty your mind.
But I basically took that. I took those. Like I took that and I processed it like crazy in Bitwig, not here. Oh, I was. Oh. Yeah, so I processed it like that. And what are these? Sounds from freesound.org. Just water sounds. And yeah, I'm I'm just highlighting the main vocal, the main voice, and and I have some of the processed versions just appear every now and then,
Empty your mind.
like these guys. Why is there so much reverb? Maybe that. Maybe that. It's like with the guy.
Mind. Mind. Be formless.
And there's just light,
Mind.
tiny.
Be formless. Be form.
I wanted the B to just sound like a kick almost.
Be formless. Be formless. Be formless. Shapeless.
And this is like where things just open.
Shapeless.
And here's something that I learned from making this. When you have a lot of atonal sound, in a composition, the moment you, I mean, not the moment, but like it doesn't matter. Like if you decide to add a tonal sound like a pad, it doesn't matter. The key does not matter. And when I say does not matter, I mean it literally does not matter. Like it can be anything. Where's the pad again? Oh, this guy. So this guy is I don't know what pitch that is, but the point is when you add a tonal sound, it doesn't matter. Like the tone does not matter. Like what is it? Like what scale is it? Doesn't it does not matter. So you can pitch it up, pitch it down without pitching the atonal stuff up or down, and it will sound like it belongs to the thing because it's mostly just atonal sound.
Water can fill,
Like I think I also used one.
be formless.
Yeah. Like that is not the same. Like the key, I don't even know what key that is, but this is not the same. This is different from this one. Nino. Like that's just not the same. Timbre wise, it's not the same, but like tonality wise, it's also not the same. So you're free to play with the pitch of your tonal elements when most of the sound you use in a composition are atonal. And it works the other way around too. When you have a sound, not a sound, but like when you have a composition that is full of tonal elements, the moment you add like one atonal stuff, it's gonna still sound like it belongs to the composition because of the contrast. The contrast is so like obvious. Like you're using an atonal sound into a tonal composition. It's gonna sound like it belongs to the thing. Sounds like it's gonna belong to the thing because that's just how it sounds like. But the moment you try and combine the two, like you combine like the timbre of an atonal sound to a tonal sound, when you morph the two, that's when you need to be kind of mindful. That's when you need to be more that's when you need to pay attention on the detail, on not the detail but like on the decision you're making. That's when the key of a pad matters. Like what key is this pad in? That's when it matters. But when it's not like that, when it's obviously a water sound and you add a pad underneath, the key of that pad, it doesn't matter. It can be whatever.
Water can fill, or it can crash.
Yeah. Gotta love layering.
Be water, my friend.
Yeah. That's the highlight of this thing. Just adding a singular pad into a composition that is full of atonal stuff.
Helpless.
I'm actually curious. How long did this take me? 7 hours. 8 hours. Not seven, 8. Yeah. And also, yeah. Water before water? Volume control before reverb.
Or it can crash.
I think those are the same sound. They're just like panned differently.
Or it can crash.
And this instant fade out is also pretty cool. M phaser. I have a phaser here to make it just sound strange in the stereo field. And Valhalla Room for reverb.
Be wa-
Like,
be-
and yeah, it's nice. It's very compact and punchy and just yeah. So yeah, that is that. I am going to go ahead and end the stream now. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. That was fun. I will post the little animation thing tomorrow. Yeah, now that I'm done with it, I can just post it tomorrow. So thank you for watching. Uh, and again, thank you for 3K subs. It's cool. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. I won't be streaming for a while again. I'm sorry, but yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.